Our job is to report the news, not fabricate it. That's the government's job.
Well guys, we have another very quick update here to a story I did a few weeks ago reporting on these animals being arrested, who it seems have now appeared in court. The fact that I have covered this before is a good thing, because then I don't have to go over the sickening crimes again. They are of course yet another thing we can thank this government and previous governments for. Their policies of open doors, which this government also has, causes untold misery for countless families, likely only surpassed at the moment by the coercive controlling police state we are living under, that our children and their children will pay the price for. Well, I say police state when I should actually say two-tier police state, but we will deal with that in its own video. This one is about Redditch and a bunch of low-life dirty fuckpigs currently up in Kidderminster Magistrates Court for their crimes against the children in that area. Unfortunately, they will not receive the justice they deserve, as we all know. This piss-poor corrupt government won't even bother deporting them once whatever week sentence is over, as we all know from previous experience. Shit, they are happily importing more, like their name was Labour, even dropping salary caps to encourage it. But like I said, I won't bother going over their crimes in details because they are sickening and I've done them before. But no, some of these dirty fuckpigs have like 15 charges on them. You can go back and watch my previous video on it if you want to. But in short, these crimes happened between 2011 and 2017, so in some cases not that long ago, making our petition before and their whitewash of it even more of a piss take and a damning indictment of this piss poor government that we have. Now, for some unknown reason, the courts in their infinite wisdom decided, despite the heinous crimes these fuckpigs had committed, that they would bail them out until the 9th of December. That is just incredible if you ask me, and shows just how broken our system is that it thinks it's okay to let animals like this back on the streets. But back to petitions, there is another one going around that you can all sign, even if the government will likely just ignore it. This one is calling for a full and open public inquiry into what the actual fuck is going on in this country and why politicians are doing nothing about it. Personally, I think anyone involved in a position of power who fails to act and lets these crimes occur should be up in court standing next to these scumbags as their accomplice. They have facilitated it in my opinion, so we should hold them just as responsible for it happening. I will link this petition down below for you lot to sign and help boost it up obviously. We are going to need public inquiries for the whole of 2020 at this rate, and of course the grooming gang scandals. But I will update this story when we hear more, if we ever do, which should be around the 9th of December, like I said, if they let it out. No doubt it will be light sentences and no deportation, you can guarantee that.
There is a pattern consistent throughout history of oppressed people turning on the oppressors, slaves against their owners, the peasantry against the feudal barons, colonies, Mr. Verhofstadt, against their empires. And that is why Britain is leaving. And it doesn't matter which language you use, we are going, and we are glad to be going. We're off.